Boyz. Kelly King. In the morning.
Eric V. Nick V. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's been wrapping up for the Dirty Dirty Mix. Nick V on the 1 and 2 turntables. Thank you. Appreciate the round of applause, and I know I got you over there.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hey. We got a special guest in the house. We're going to welcome her the way we do. Here we go. Well, it's the Baka, baby. It's the Baka Boyz in the morning. In the morning, it's the Baka Boyz, and we got a special guest for you. Her name is Bella Baskin. Bella Baskin, welcome to the house.
Wow, I don't think I've ever had an intro that wonderful before.
Say that one more time.
I said, wow, I don't think I've ever had an intro that wonderful
See, we
before.
tell you to put the headphones on because if you hear us singing off the air, it sounds worse.
Okay.
The music covers up all the indiscrepancies, I'm telling you.
Good morning, Bella.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you
through
for
this morning.
having me.
Appreciate you. So I don't know where I heard about Blessed Bag. It might have been on Instagram.
curious.
Probably. I don't know where I heard it from. Or somebody might have, pushed it on, not shown me or something like that. And when I seen it, I was like, wait a minute. Well, we can help out with this somehow, some way. We can let people know what's happening out there. And I always find myself, feeling guilty when I drive by somebody that is homeless on the street and I don't have something to give them. And of course, they always want money. They're looking for money to get a bus ride. They're looking for money to do this, to feed their family of 5. They're nowhere to be found, of course. And so I just feel, I feel guilty. I'm like, okay, what the hell? If I have food, if we come from a restaurant or something like that, I always bless up anybody that is homeless on the street with some food because it's nourishment. It's something even if it's a banana, it might be my last food. It doesn't matter. I have it. They don't have it. I can get more. They might not be able to get more.
Right.
So when I saw this, the Bless Up bag is a Blessed bag. Bless It bag.
Yeah.
I was like, I was taken back and I was like inspired. I was like, wow, how can we help out? How can we be a part about it? So we called you up. You came on in this morning. Thank you very much. Now, from the very beginning, how did this start?
Well, I think like you said, I was just always in my car and I would always see homeless people and I would always think, how can I help? And it would be this passing thought of, I should keep something in my car. I should go to Costco. And then, life happens. I don't have a Costco card, whatever it is, like whatever the excuse is, and then you see them the next day and you're like, oh my God. And it's that like inner, you feel guilty, and it's a problem that I think, especially in Los Angeles, that we're faced with every day. You see it every day. You see homeless people every day, and a lot of the times it's that awkward moment where they're at your car window and you just look the other way, and it's like instead of ignoring the problem, let's acknowledge it and let's do something about it. And the hygiene kits for men, women, and dogs, you can buy them online. They ship to your door. You keep it in your car. And when you see a homeless person, you give it out. So I think between just me as an individual always having to ignore the problem instead of acknowledging it, and between me seeing a lot of people, especially in like my generation, we're always on Instagram, we're saying pray for this, pray for that, but we're not actually doing anything. And I had to ask myself why. And the reasons I came up with are that a lot of charities aren't keeping up with the times. We don't have a lot of disposable income. We don't have thousands or even hundreds of dollars to donate. And then if we do, we're like, that's a lot of money. And where is that going? It just disappears into thin air and you're like, hope it helps, but we don't have that direct interaction that you get by actually handing someone a bag full of like basic necessities. And then the other reason I came up with is that volunteering is like really difficult. Some of them make you show up, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They make you go through background checks. And a lot of us don't, we have 9 to 5s. Maybe some of us has multiple jobs.
I might be a felon. It might be, they don't want to let me in there serving food if there's a felon in there.
Yeah, and so it becomes really difficult. And I think that there just needed to be a new style of giving, like a new way that no one's done before. So basically you get the direct interaction of handing them the basic necessities that they need. And, it's that awkward thing too of, maybe this money is going to go to drugs and you don't want to support something that's a fatal disease, And so I think that giving them something that's actually going to help them rather than harm them. And then also when you buy the bags, $1 per bag goes to a charity of your choice from Blessed Bag's selected list of charities that we sponsor.
Okay.
So if you're an influencer, for example, and say, you know, Nipsey Hussle got shot, right? So you go on Instagram and you ask everyone to buy a Blessed Bag, and when they do, put their donation dollars towards the Coalition to Stop Gun Violence.
Gotcha.
So say, you know, maybe, I don't know, you like their photo if they do it, or you follow them if they do it. Say 1,000 of your millions of followers do that, then you can say that you helped to raise $1,000 for your favorite charity.
That's good stuff. So where can people get the bag? I know you said it's online. How do they find it?
Blessedbag.org.
Blessedbag.org. All right. Now, when I think about homelessness, especially here in LA, I think about it. It could affect anybody. It could be anybody. That could be you. It could be, I mean, anybody that's, you know, anything can happen. People go through things in life every day that can drag them down that dark path. So, you know, definitely this is a great thing for you to be reaching out and giving people the necessities. And these are things that we take as people that have it for granted every day.
Right.
You know, just basic necessities, you know, having a roof over your head, having electricity, having, you know,
running water,
a
bed to sleep in,
having an Xbox One, you know, things like that. No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's not a joke.
You know what I mean.
It's a bad joke.
Okay, sorry.
But I'm just saying. But so let me ask you this: what's inside the bag? Let's go with the the females.
So the bags have water, snacks, three different snack items, change of underwear, change of socks, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, hand sanitizer, wipes. The women's has a feminine wipe, 2 maxi pads. I don't know what I already said, but there's 19 items in the women's bag. There's 18 items in the men's bag. The difference is the men's bag has condoms, and then the dogs' bags have kibble, wet dog food tray, paw wipes, poop bags, and there's 7 items.
Now, how do you source all of these things? Are you getting them directly from the manufacturers? Is that's got to be difficult?
So right now I'm buying everything in bulk.
Okay.
And then the hope for the future is that I get brand sponsors who just donate products.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I have a few, but because it's like a new thing and it's not like a well-known name yet.
Okay.
You know.
How long have you been doing this, the Blessed Bag?
I started last January. So we launched December of 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the response so far from the community that you're handing these bags out to, what are they saying?
It's amazing.
How does that feel?
It's just, it feels so great because you not only like, the process is just so perfect. It's like a 3-way blessing because I bless their day, I bless my own day, and then I bless a charity in the process.
Yeah.
So it's just everyone wins kind of thing.
Definitely.
And I think that the homeless people are just so grateful that you're even acknowledging them or saying hello to them, and you're restoring like this sense of humanity and dignity to a really, really, you know, for them it's shameful almost.
Definitely.
And so just by talking to them or like doing something out of the kindness of your heart, extending a helping hand, they are just so grateful and a lot of times just so touched, and they get emotional. I went to the Midnight Mission. I had my first bulk order of 100 bags, and when you get bulk orders, you can choose which charity you want them to go to, just because, you know, no one wants 100 bags. I mean, maybe they do, but I feel like no one would want the responsibility of having 100 bags, storing them in their house, giving them out. So when you buy in bulk, you can donate directly to a charity that's accepted in-kind donations. But we took it to Midnight Mission, and one woman was waiting for like 30 minutes for a bag, and she was so thirsty. I mean, I just couldn't even imagine this myself, but like she cried just because she got a bottle of water.
Wow.
She was that thirsty, and that was something that I think I'll never forget.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've never had that experience.
Thank you for stepping up in the community, and thank you for making it available for all of us, you know, through your work to help other people out as well. We're sitting with Miss Baskin. I'm sorry, your first name?
Bella.
Bella Baskin. And you got a Blessed Bag is the name of what we're doing, what she's doing here. And you purchased this bag. How much do we, for one bag, let's say for one bag, if I wanted to purchase one today, how much does that bag?
So the men's and women's bags are $15, and the dogs' bags are $7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we can go online and they'll deliver them to us or just send them to us at our house, and then we can pass them out ourselves.
Yep.
Or if we don't want to do that ourselves, you can. Does it have to be in bulk? If
Yes.
they give it, okay.
Yes.
So what's the minimum bulk?
100.
100.
Yeah.
And you'll take them to.
Yeah, there's like 7 different charities downtown who have accepted in-kind donations from Blessed Bags. So you
Awesome.
can choose
And also,
your favorite shelter.
You guys are also almost the 501c.
Yes, yes. So our paperwork is being finalized and it's being filed in the next couple weeks, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then it'll be a little bit of a waiting period.
Nonprofit organization is going to be happening. Well, we wish you well. We want to let you know we're here to support you.
Thank
and
you.
Let all of our listeners out there, if you guys want to help make a difference, you can do that. Give me the website once again, please.
Blessedbag.org.
Blessedbag.org. We plan on getting some. And, you guys, when you're driving down the street and you see somebody that is less fortunate than you, of course, show your love, open up your heart. And Bella is doing something great in the community. We want to help support that. So thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for waking up early in the morning to talk about your bags.
Thank
Blessedbag.org. Make sure to show your love, show your support, and help the homeless, and do it in a positive way right there. All right?
It's the Baka Boyz Show here at the Dash Radio Network, 42 past the hour, Tuesday, May 28th, 2019. Thank you, Bella.
Thank you.
Radio how it's supposed to be heard. It's the Baka Boyz Show.
What's going on? This is Drip.
Every day.